In February 2023, the Surya-World collective went to meet Sri M in South India. We had the opportunity following this interview to discover the different projects of the Satsang Foundation and to meet some key actors from these different places.
The small town of Madanapalli, I think Sir settled here, Sri M settled here more than 25 years ago. And this place has evolved quietly over a period of time. And now it's a sort of a little bustling. We have the Satsang Vidyalaya with over 250 children. Then we have the Swasthya Kendra, which takes care of the health initiatives for the community. And then we have the Bharat Yoga Vidya Kendra, which was a COVID baby, to say. Sir started it at that time. And now we have a yoga course going on. And then we have a small Goshala. And then we have the big hospital coming up. So it's evolved over a period of time. And then we have Babaji Shrine over there. So the school is, the Satsang Vidyalaya is completely free. It is run on donations. And the Swasthya Kendra also, free medicines are given to, we have regular patients coming in from the community. And any emergency in the community, we have an ambulance. So the ambulance is utilized to take them to, Bangalore or to Tirupati, wherever required. And working with Sir has been a great experience. When I came here, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff which had become quite rigid over there. I literally saw how Sir works, and based on that I had to change my way of, all my patterns. Many patterns had to be broken. And so it's been a great few years of learning. I think serious learning started only after I met him. I personally believe that, I would say, a genuine guru cannot hide too long. That aroma of truth does travel.
Inaugurated by Sri M on the 3rd of July 2022, the Sacred Grove is located at Chaudapalli, 27 kilometers away from the Satsang Foundation ashram in Madanapalli.
What I feel is that there are many places where Sir gives interviews, he gives satsangs, he holds retreats, and there's a lot of crowd around him. It's his presence which draws people, his words draw people. But this could be a place where people come to assimilate what they hear and what they feel in his presence. Because there is quiet here. It's like a retreat center where people could come and be by themselves, reflect over the words. And we have a library here which houses literature from all traditions. And me and some of the other volunteers, we just facilitate that journey. You see, the whole campus is called the Sacred Grove, and study center is one component. Arogyam, the wellness center, is another component. Then we have our Gaushala, and we have some organic farming here. We do some organic farming. I think give us another couple of years, you'll see the place greener. There was nothing here when we came. The study center has to have certain ambience, so there's a lot of plantation coming around here. And Arogyam, which was added a little later, it provides takes care of the health component. It's a center for yoga and Ayurveda. So I think that these things go very well together. And Gaushala and the organic farming, they add to the nutrition component of the place. He just told me that let's provide a place for people to come and be here and let them connect with the solitude around and the silence within and silence around. That's it.
According to Sri M's vision, the aim of Arogyam is to bring the goodness of Ayurveda and yoga together to induce a holistic way of living. The serene surroundings of this place are conducive for healing and expanding the journey inward.
So in June 2019, Shriyam called me to Madanapalli, and he said that a lot of seekers or people who have been doing sadhana are at a stage where they need greater strengthening of their bodies. So he said, for that we need to detoxify, through various Ayurvedic procedures. That is what he wanted. And he said that, so let us look at a wellness center where we bring together yoga and Ayurveda. And those days he said that that is the preparation for Kaya Kalpa. Yeah, just like how Swadhyaya or the retreat center is for introspection, now this is for purification of the body and the mind. So here we have a guest wing where we have 9 rooms, and we have 4 treatment rooms, 2 for men, 2 for women. We have a consultation area and staff quarters. So this is very much Arogyam. We have people who are already taking other forms of medication, and along with it we do Ayurveda. And here we do it with modern diagnostic technology, because most of them will come with an MRI scan. We request blood reports. We do past, and even here when anybody comes for a program, what we primarily do is they do a basic blood work. Then that is seen by an allopathic doctor who is recommended by the foundation. Once the doctor gives us the go-ahead, then we take them on. And we do everything in close association with the allopath. There's a lot of research happening. But if you notice, all research is happening through modern tools of research. This is an ancient science. I think the intelligent scientist will find different tools of research. So how much can an EEG capture? Now he'll have to find techniques by which he can read other parameters. I think that's where the challenge lies. Whenever I asked Sir about the Kayakalp he wanted to introduce, he always told me that it won't be an Ayurvedic process. It will be more like a kriya, like a practice. So he will introduce something like that for those who will be ready for it.
We also visited the International Yoga Research Foundation when it was still in construction. Officially inaugurated on the 1st May 2023, the center will be instrumental in taking up the research on the benefits of yoga and meditation on the human mind and body. The goal of the research center is to collect adequate and ongoing data to aid the scientific study and research on the impact of meditation. The People Grove School is a co-educational, residential and alternative school in India. The school was founded by Shriyam and was inaugurated in December 2006.
The most important thing I think that we are trying to do is that teachers have to grow and learn along with students. If you want students to learn and you want them to be excited about learning, then what we really need to do is to role model that. And that is not easy because we adults have deeply conditioned, and I'm including myself in this, we adults are quite deeply conditioned about many things. And so as Shriyam himself has said, that the most important thing for us as teachers is to decondition, unlearn what we have learned, and that itself, and it's a process, but if we are willing to do this, I think I can see that as we teachers are becoming more open to this process of becoming ourselves students, I can see that it really impacts the children a lot. So this intelligent engagement with children, dealing with these challenges, outward challenges of parental expectation and societal expectation, at the same time in our own challenge as human beings also to grow. I think these two processes are pretty challenging and it takes time. Many of our students are in universities in UK, US, Canada, Australia, some of them. And many of them are in Indian universities also, and in good universities, well-reputed universities. They're all doing well. All of them are doing well. But what is it that is different, right, which you are asking? What is it that is different? I think what is different is, again, I think the ability to question not only others, but also question yourself. And being comfortable about that. Being comfortable about If I'm comfortable about questioning myself, then I'm also comfortable if somebody else questions me. Because that's one of the things that at least I have picked up with Sri in these years, is that there is no one way to happiness. Let's put it happiness, right? There's no one way. There are many ways to it. And different individuals will follow different paths to it. And I think if we can give our children that idea that yes, you can find your own path, I think we are doing something. And let that be a natural process. We don't want to impose any thought or any idea on children. But in general, I don't think we, at least the idea that I have got from Sri is that there's no need to be in any hurry with any child. There's no need to hurry people into this spiritual path. It should come organically, it should come naturally. And if it comes also. And even if it does not come, it's okay. There is yoga. Yoga asanas are done. Certain amount of short meditation after yoga, they do 5 to 10 minutes. As they grow, maybe some people. Now, if some people want to do a little more of meditation, a little more of yoga, yeah, we give them that opportunity. But not as a program, like everybody has to do this, everybody has to do that. We try to stay away from any general mass program, because I don't know if you have noticed, like this is what I have seen with Sri M. He doesn't believe that this is spirituality is a mass program that everybody has to go. And so the school is not meant to create people who are spiritual, as far as I know. The school is meant to allow everybody to grow, yes. And the way they want to grow is fine with us, anyway.
Babaji taught me pretty early in life that you cannot meditate 24 hours a day. No human being can do that. Now, what do you do during the other times? You have to engage yourself in some useful work. And there is no work which is as useful as helping somebody else. Why? Because when you see the divine in yourself, you see the divine reflected in other hearts also. Whether they know it or they don't, that's not our problem, right? So when they are suffering, we are suffering. It's not their suffering, it's my suffering. So I need to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So I do my work. It's not social work, it's actually serving the divine in a different way. See, we go to temples, churches, mosques, we worship, synagogues, we think God is present there. Okay, fine. But if the divinity is present in the hearts of everybody, as a spark of the divine, we are all moving temples of God. That is a fixed temple where you have to go. This is moving temple. We are carrying the deity in our hearts and we are moving around. So, to do some good for others is building the temple. The Freemasons for years are building Solomon's temple, is not being built. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, these are the temples that we need to take care of. So therefore, I'm asking people, look for the treasures in your heart.